Alright, so this is the end of day 9 cutscene.
On my mind. Don't worry about it.
Welcome home.
I
What's
can't help but
wrong?
worry. We're finally getting the chance to talk, but you don't seem happy. It's like you don't even know how to smile anymore.
Right now, this is the best I can do. Not that I was ever good at it.
It's okay. I can make you smile again. You just have to go back to the days when the future still looked bright.
When was that?
Back before we made all those mistakes. Before we started messing around with gods and Fal'Cie. We thought it was our destiny to fight for the world and the future. But all those battles, all those struggles, they didn't mean anything in the end.
Was it all a mistake? Even the journey you went on with Noel?
Well, what else would you call it? We risked everything, but in the end, we couldn't save the future, and I died. If that's not a mistake, what is? That's why I have to get rid of it. Throw it all away. It didn't mean a thing. It's done and gone. No regrets, just a clean slate. We're going to have a new world, and you and I will be just like we used to be way back when.
Listen, Sarah. Let me say this. If that journey was a mistake, I'm the one who has to bear the blame. Because I sent you. It's me who has to pay the price. All you did was try your best. There's nothing wrong with that. It didn't turn out like I'd hoped, but it wasn't a mistake. You tried to do something that was good and right. You must never throw that away.
Maybe. But I don't want to remember it again. I just want to forget it all.
Right. When she said that, I didn't believe her. She'd always been able to accept hardship, fight through it, and be stronger for it. Lumina's words came back to me. She said the only fake I know is Sarah. No, that couldn't be right. The problem was in me, making me doubt her. But it was no good. The terrible thought had formed in my mind. The seed was planted. What if this Sarah was fake? And my memories of her too. Give us a reprieve so that I can save more souls.
For the record, I don't think I can get any more days out of this. I actually cleared quite a few side quests. As you can see, I'm going to make it to day 13.
Welcome back.
Well, I think I made it further than I did last time, as far as the number of days. What might be in here? The ability decoy has been unlocked. Alright, well, I'm gonna save. And, you know what? I'm kind of thinking we just... Unless I'm wrong, and there's actually more side quests I have to do in order to unlock all 14, because I'm well aware that there's 14 days. I think we just skip straight to the end. because I really don't want to do any end games. Well, by end game I mean the super bosses that I know exist. I don't really want to do that on this playthrough. I'd rather just do a New Game Plus playthrough and do it there. Like a proper New Game Plus. Where is the innkeep? Landlady.
How long you want to take a...
Yeah, just let me sleep all day. I'm just gonna waste the rest of the days and see what happens. So I hope this doesn't just skip straight to the arc.
Let life still linger, if only for one more day.
Welcome back.
Alright, let's look around and see if there's something to open. Martial Monk. Let's look at what that is. Okay. If me hitting skip there skipped any cutscenes, I'm sorry. I'm trying to skip this, but I don't think I can.
Finally! It's rude to keep people waiting. This girl, she's got something she wants to ask.
What girl? Are you talking about that shadow?
Yep, and guess what? It's someone you know. Okay, you can come out.
Yule.
There are people here. They want to see you. All your friends. Huh? Hold on. What's going on? Oh, did you see that? They want to lend a helping hand, but you're too far. Even though they know what you're really feeling, what you need, they can't do anything for you.
I'm not looking for help from anybody.
Of course you aren't. You're God's handpicked savior, right? You don't need friends, or even family. That's why you can't find Sarah anymore.
Whatever.
Listen, you are the savior. You must gather the souls that still walk upon this dying world, and lead them to a new world of salvation. But your sister's soul is invisible to you. And if you cannot see her, you cannot save her. You must ask yourself, if it means saving Sarah, will you fight God? One human does not have the power to defeat Benevalza. He is all-powerful.
Then I'll find another power. Something beyond me, whatever it takes, even if it kills me as well.
You cannot save anyone. Not even Sarah. Not as you are. Because first, you have to save yourself. You should listen to her. She always tells the truth.
Right, not like you. But she's telling me that I'm missing something.
Well, yeah. Haven't you figured it out? I swear, sometimes I lose my faith in you. You don't even know the first thing about your own soul, but you think you can fight God himself. I don't think I've ever met anyone so dense.
If you know it all, then tell me. What is it I'm missing?
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't mean a thing if you can't figure it out on your own.
I have to save myself. But how?
Light! Can you hear me? Are you hurt?
It's all right. I'm fine.
But...
Look, I said I'm fine. Now just drop it, all right?
if you're sure. But you will tell me if something is wrong, won't you, Light?
Welcome!
We will find out very soon if I failed. For the record, any of those stutterings that you see during the loading screen, I'm also seeing them on my television. It's not just, oh, my CPU can't render this.
Sid Raines.
That was once a man's name, but now it means nothing. His soul has dissolved into the swirl of chaos. I take his form as a convenience, but I'm no more than a puppet.
All right, so who's pulling your strings? Benevelza?
No, not God. I am the voice of many, of the countless multitude who call chaos home. I am the speaker for the dead. Tell me, Savior, do you know the ritual they call Soul Song?
Vanille is planning to perform it at the cathedral. She says it'll release the dead from their suffering. I guess that means you.
Vanille has been misled. There is a truth she cannot see, a truth that lies within the unseen realm.
What do you mean? What truth?
You do not understand the role of chaos. The chaos will drown this world, but it's also the key to our humanity. When we die, we return to it. But only for a short time. When a man dies, his soul melts into the chaos, but the idea of him, survives intact. And then he is reborn anew and returns to the living world. An unseen power exists in all of us. It's the chaos that we carry in our hearts.
Our souls are made out of the chaos, which is why they return to it when we die. But they survive there, waiting for a new body, which means you could be reborn in the new world.
If the Sacred One shows us the way, she is the only one who can tell us what to do. She has the power to guide us into the future, where we can live again.
She can do what I can't. Vanille can bring salvation to the dead.
Yes, but she doesn't know what she is capable of. The Order has kept the truth from her.
Why would they lie to her? They preach salvation.
Only for the living. The Soul Song will destroy us and make you forget we ever existed. Murder on a grand scale.
You want me to stop her, right?
Yes. And then you must tell her what her real power is, so she can lead us to salvation.
Is this what you all want?
It is, but it is not God's will. If you answer our prayer, it will mean defying Benevelza. Those who try to defy the gods end up controlled by them and are destroyed in the end. Like Sid Raines.
I remember Raines fought for humanity and he was killed for it, but the spirit that drove him to stand up to the tyranny of the gods didn't die. I kept it with me. Chaos is in all of us. It's the stuff our souls are made of, and it's the reason that the dead live on in our hearts and minds.
Yes, the chaos unites humanity, a thread woven through all our lives, and it's a power God cannot see. Its potential is limitless, and that makes it more powerful than he is.
But now you're gonna tell me that it's nearly impossible to tap into. Am I right?
Yet it is possible. No one can control the chaos. If you want to make the power yours, you must have the help of those who are inside it. You know what needs to be done. You know whose soul you have to find.
You mean Sarah? Are you saying I'll be able to reach her?
You must. With the chaos, anything is possible. Find the invisible bonds that unite us across life and death. Do that, and you will have all the power you need.
Chaos. It was the key to defeating God. If I wanted to use it, I needed Sarah's help. But Sarah, how can I make you hear me? I reach out with every fiber of my being, but is it enough? Can I do more? If I throw myself into the abyss, if I cry out to you, will you hear me, Sarah? Will you answer?
This is probably just the Tree of Life scene. Yeah. Yeah, let's just skip that.
Welcome back.
Stuff. The ability Quake has been unlocked. Let's look at it. Quake. Extends stagger time, okay. I don't know if that's any good or not. Anyway, dawn of the final
It really
day.
feels like the end now. Soon it'll be over.
It's been dying for 500 years.
I wasn't talking about the world.
Then what?
Never mind. Time is short. Every minute's precious now. Let's not waste any.
So, if I was trying, I could do that one dungeon on the 13th day, but I'm not going to do that. The final day. Actually, can we see the new dungeon on the minimap? Or does it not get shown? It does not appear that is shown. Oh well.
Oh, that's a shame.
We'll look
Next
into
time.
that
How
at
long
some
you want it to-
point. Anyway. Good night. The final day. Proof of making the impossible possible by using Iradia to bring the world a 14th day. So here's how this works. You know the side quests that you do for people? Each...
On this final day, please hear my last prayer.
The star ratings for how difficult they are indicate... Basically, they help towards this. Basically...
This is it. This is the true light of Yggdrasil.
I'm gonna pause to explain this. Once, like, every side quest you complete, not the canvas of prayers, just from the actual people, they will add to an invisible counter by 0.02, 0.04, and I believe 0.06, respectively, towards a side quest counter, and you have to make it hit 1.0 to reach the final day. 1.00.
Welcome back.
Equilibrium to Equilibrium Plus. Dark Muse to Dark Muse Plus. Mist Wizard to Mist Wizard Plus. I don't know if that's any good. Okay, don't know how good this is. It doesn't look that great, but I don't know, maybe. Well, Heavy Slash level 4, Element level 4, and then we got Equilibrium here. Standby ATB Recovery. Ah. Attack of level 4.
So it's day 13. That means the end of the world. That's what you said, right?
Yes, but something has changed. I don't quite understand it. The Tree of Life has borne more fruit, and it's glowing with a light that I've never seen before. I'm not sure, but I think this might be the lost time. We're getting it back, here at the end.
What do you mean?
Remember when I told you about the clocks? I told you how they only count to 12 instead of 13. There used to be 26 hours in a day.
But now there are only 24. 2 hours less. And the clocks changed when the chaos was unleashed. You think that the lost time still existed somewhere?
Yes, through a tear in the fabric of space-time, perhaps. But now it's come back, thanks to you. I think it was the excess Aradia that you harvested. Somehow, you accumulated so much that the distortion in the space-time was repaired, and we got back all those missing hours from the last 12 days.
That's 24 we didn't have. Which means we've been given a reprieve, one more day before God awakens and the final destruction begins. Just the one day. It's not a lot of time.
Yes, but it's enough for what I want you to do. I detected a previously unknown ruin deep in the Dead Dunes. Its appearance coincided with the return of the lost time.
Okay, there's the dungeon. And there's like a whole bunch of shit here. I'm not gonna talk to Hope about all that. Well, let me look at recovery items. Okay, I need to get some Phoenix Downs. The irradiation that lightning gave forth from herself went beyond even what God had foreseen, giving a rise to a distortion in time and reinstating the lost 13 hours, day which never should have existed, now does, and brought with it a place that does not belong in this dimension. The extra day before the end, a mysterious new ruin has appeared in the Dead Dunes, the ultimate lair. Hope seems to think that Lightning might learn some new truths by exploring these ruins. You can reach the ultimate lair from the new warp point that has appeared near the temple ruins east gate. Warp to the ultimate lair. No, I don't want to do that. So, instead, actually return to my previous location. I can teleport back, it's fine. I'll do the ultimate layer in New Game Plus. Maybe. If I'm strong enough to defeat another monster that roams the land. Well, roams the Dead Dunes, specifically. So, let's go to the general store.
Oh, you...
Hello, X-Potion.
Sure you didn't forget anything? My food!
Alright, we're going to see if anything is up at the cathedral. If not, then I'll just waste the last day. Blah, 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 blah. I should hit X to bring up the map quicker. Alright, well. By the way, this may get broken up into 2 different segments. We'll see how long it goes. If this goes an extraordinarily long time, this will get broken up into 2 different segments.
We abandoned the war.
Can I talk to you, Vanille?
Is that a uniform?
Don't forget. Everyone seems to be... Morning! I heard an the horror's over.
I am one of those who serve our precious Lady Vanille is... I have been told by the priestess not to allow anyone to pass.
Alright, well, let's teleport... whatever, to the North Station, because there is an inn right there. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I am wasting EP, but oh well. Doesn't matter.
The best hope require a...
And Now we'll see what happens. The 13th day is over. It is time to return to the Ark.
This is it, Light. There's no more time left. It's the last day of the world.
Right. Vanille will be getting ready to perform the soul song.
She's going to liberate the dead and release them from their suffering and despair. Hey, Light. When Vanille saves the dead, what'll happen to me?
Hope? What's going on?
What about my soul?
Okay.
The light of my life, let it be redeemed at last.
Day 14, the final day.
Light,
Hope.
I've come to say goodbye.
How did you...
It's too late for me now. I had a job. I was God's eyes and ears, made to watch over everything you did. But now the last day is here, and God doesn't need me anymore. I'll just disappear. God just doesn't like leaving loose ends. This was always his plan.
Bonavelza, he's going to just cast you aside?
It's his way. It's harder than I thought it would be, but he still needs you, and you can help the others. Will you do that for me? Vanille intends to go through with the soul song and throw her life away.
But she won't be the only one who dies. That ceremony is gonna destroy all those souls, yet she has the power to lead them to the new world.
Yes. She doesn't know what she is, or what she can do. You have to tell her. I know her. As long as she knows the truth, she'll do the right thing. And then, you'll have a choice to make too. It'll be your only chance to save Sarah.
I've gotta find her soul if I want to save her, and the truth is, I just can't feel her anymore.
It'll be all right. Trust me. She can see you, and she's been watching over you. When you make the right choice, you'll find her again.
The right choice? Tough call for someone who can't stop repeating past mistakes.
It'll be easy. You just have to imagine what kind of world Sarah would want. What kind of person she wants you to be. Do that, and the answer will be clear.
But that's the problem, don't you see? Maybe once I knew her well enough to know what she would want. Something's happened to my soul. I can't see people's hearts anymore, not even my sister's.
You don't have to give up. Overcoming your mistakes, that's the key. It doesn't matter how many times you fail, if you succeed in the end. So keep trying, okay?
I'm off to a bad start. I didn't make the effort to understand you. I didn't trust you and instead hid everything from you.
No, that was the right thing to do. That wasn't the real me. And he was never someone you should have trusted. He was just a pawn in God's game.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. At least I've had this chance to be myself again, here at the very end. After all that's happened, It's enough. Do you remember when we first met all those centuries ago? Do you remember what you told me then? Keep your eyes front. I'll watch the rear.
But I didn't. I couldn't.
Oh, but you did. More times than you know. As long as you were with me, Light, I didn't have to fear anything. I'm not scared. Not even now. Because you're here.
Hope!
So, Hope, you've gone and left me behind. Or was it the other way around? Was it me who left you? I'll save you.
Kubo. Kubo Popo?
Actually, I think that is a good note to end this segment on. I'll see you guys next time for the story conclusion.